Success doesn't come from effort alone. There are laws, invisible rules that every real builder follows. Rule the mind before you rule the market. Law 7, purpose before profit. Law 30, discipline builds empires. Momentum isn't luck, it's engineered. One system, one action, one win at a time. This is more than motivation. It's architecture for achievement. The laws that built my freedom can build yours. If you're ready to stop guessing and start winning, open the book that rewrites how you build. Get the 55 Laws of Entrepreneurship today.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm live. I couldn't wait. You know, as you see, I'm getting my locks retwisted. You know what I'm saying? I get my lace front done. This is Paris. Hey, I look, I do entrepreneurship all the time. So Paris been my loctician since she was like 23, 22, something like that. I don't know how long she started these joints. 20? Dang. Okay, yeah. So she's like 20. Anyway, so y'all, I'm so close to getting number 1 on the bestseller list. I woke up this morning, we number 11. So, hey, look, pass this joint around. Let people know. Come tag somebody, tag a friend. We're really, really, really close. If nothing else, just comment on the video so people can see this, so we can go, you know, the algorithm can do its thing. But like I said, I'm really excited about this book. It's my best work yet. It took me a minute to write. I don't know if I told y'all. Did I tell y'all yesterday? I think I told you yesterday, but for those who don't know, what happened, how this even started was I was doing 75 hard so I could lose some weight. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm down like 15 pounds, but really happy for myself. But, you know, on 75 hard, you're supposed to read a 10 pages a day of a book. And if y'all know me, y'all know I read business books all the time, history books. You know, I like nonfiction, things that'll, you know, make me better at what it is I do, serve my customers. And I'm a huge Robert Greene fan. If y'all ever read Robert Greene, he's the one who wrote 48 Laws of Power, Art of Seduction. Which one? 48. Yeah, oh, that's my giant. That's one of my favorite books. One of my favorite books ever. But it's 48 Laws of Power, Art of Seduction, 33 Strategies of War, the 50th Law of 50 Cent, Laws of Human Nature, like all of them joints. They're really, really great. But he never wrote one on entrepreneurship. And so I thought, hey, well, thanks for coming on. Thanks for joining. I'm at number 11. So please, please, please go purchase the book so that, you know, I can get the number 1 on the bestseller list today. That's my goal, to make number 1 on the bestseller list today. This will be my 3rd best-selling book. And they say 3 is a charm. But anyway, so he wrote a book, and he never wrote a book on entrepreneurship. And so my thought was, if I really want to read this book and it doesn't exist, it's probably up to me to write. And that's one of the biggest things about entrepreneurship. We solve problems all the time. And so I wrote this book because I felt like I needed it, right? And if I needed it, other people needed it. So of course, you know, with the, you know, using the research that I've done, if y'all know me, now I look silly with my hair like this because she walked away. But just if anybody just jumps in, I'm getting my locks retwisted. But like I said, I'm number 11 on the list, and so I would love for, you know, anybody to come through. I mean, not everybody, but just go buy the book, right? We number 11 on the list. I'm trying to get to number 1. I would love for y'all to support, tag a friend, buy it for a friend. These make great Hanukkah gifts, great birthday gifts. You know, if y'all celebrate Christmas, they even make they good for that joint. But I don't celebrate Christmas. Y'all know that. You'll see the video. I'm gonna post it again this year about Christmas or whatever. But anyway, what I need for y'all to do is help me tag a friend, tag a family member, send a link to a friend. When you buy it and you go to my website, lawsofentrepreneurship.com. I also have a free gift for you, a toolkit on how to even implement these. You know, we talk about the top 10 laws that everybody needs. A way to evaluate yourself, even as an entrepreneur, to see if you're following laws, if you're breaking the laws. You know, implementation plan, or how do you put all of these laws into your business to make sure that you are the best business person that you can be. So please, I'm just asking you, tag a friend, tag a family member, send them the link. I'm gonna drop it again. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change my thing at the bottom so that, you know, people can see it. But and y'all gonna see me make a little bit of faces because I'm a little tender-headed and she is rough. She's like 4'9". She's like 4'9", and she like this is her standing all the way up. Just so y'all know, she ain't going up. Just stand all the way up. Actually stand on a little stool to make it a little bit taller. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, so but I had to get on live right now because I don't believe in multitasking, but I believe in making as much progress as I can with the time that I have. That being said, I want y'all to go buy this book.
And I'm getting the book. Yes, I am.
Yeah, she's getting. Also, I got to send you the link, right? Yeah, because even she ain't getting it for free. Because if I got to pay for my head, she got to pay for the book.
Absolutely.
She's gonna use what I pay her for the book. She's like, send me the cash app so I can buy the book. But anyway, but yeah. So I started writing it about a month or so ago. I don't know whenever it is that I started 75 Hard, which I'm not doing anymore. But I was going. I said, you know what? Let me write. Just a few pages a day. Of course, it took research because I wanted to make sure the laws were good. Unfortunately, there are like 10 laws that I didn't put in there because the book was just getting too long. It was taking too long to write. I'm probably gonna do another edition of it, add some laws to it. But it's 55 of them that when you go through and you see it, you're gonna know like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. The things that you do. These are things that I've learned in my 20 years of entrepreneurship. 30 years of politics, and working with companies, people. Some of you may not know me, may not know my resume, but I've had the blessed opportunity to really work in a lot of great places. So I was the subject matter expert for one of the strategic plans for the United States Treasury. I worked and helped get Detroit Public Schools out of receivership. I did audits and insurance for Marriott. So I mean, being in certain rooms. You get to see things that most people don't see. You get to see these laws happen. And, I've been, just blessed to get to be able to see things in ways that other people really can't, right? Or really don't, because that's just my gifting. The same way I can't do, hair. So it's my job to do what I do best. And I tell other people that. And if you ever in DC, Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, definitely holler at her. She's very good. So I'm about to make her raise her prices though, as her coach. She's not raising on me because I'm not having that. But I'm her first ever customer. But I'm trying to raise on everybody else. Like, there's no reason this woman should be making like $5K a week at least. At the very least, because she does such a good job. She moves fast and all that good stuff. Y'all know I be shouting out other entrepreneurs when they do good work. And the fact that I don't want to go to anybody else to get my hair done, no matter where I am. Yeah, all that good stuff. But anyway, go buy the book. Matter of fact, I'm going to change this thing at the bottom so that y'all can do that. Where's it at? Potential to the bottom, right? Here we go. This one. I'm gonna hide it and I'm gonna edit it. But yeah, y'all. But yeah, it's really good. We're number 11 on the list. Help me get to bestseller. Help me get to bestseller. Actually, number 1. I'm already on the bestseller list, but let me get to number 1 bestseller. Bam. There we go. And y'all see, I got some of the laws going across the bottom of the screen. But anyway, like I said, we are really, really, really close to making this happen. This will be my 3rd number 1 bestseller. As you see, Raising Founders, that went bestseller. My very first book, The 7-Day Business Plan, that went bestseller. But my whole goal is to make this happen. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop my commercial in here because I'm talking about it.
Success doesn't come from effort alone. There are laws, invisible rules that every real builder follows. Rule the mind before you rule the market. Law 7, purpose before profit. Law 30, discipline builds empires. Momentum isn't luck, it's engineered. One system, one action, one win at a time. This is more than motivation. It's architecture for achievement. The laws that built my freedom can build yours. If you're ready to stop guessing and start winning, open the book that rewrites how you build. Get the 55 Laws of Entrepreneurship today.
So as y'all see, right, yeah, got my copy. Thank you, Jackie J. Jack. So Jackie is actually she's one of my clients. I'm her coach, and let me tell y'all something about Jackie Jackson. She started off with this card. And what she does is she makes a card that says what people are sometimes afraid or hesitant to say. And so what she had is called I'm not gonna curse online, but it's an FU card. Like it literally opens up to say FU, right? And so you sometimes people give it to people that they're trying to, break up with, or they really got a bad situation, because nothing says what you think like a card. But what it really is, it's a FU to all the things that hold you back, right? It's pushing those things away, which we all have to do. And so I encourage you, and we're actually she's creating a whole entire card line for her organization, her company called Do Me Better, which is about people not just having other people do them better, treat them better, but even them treating themselves better. So it's, it's affirmations. It's the things that are left unsaid. She has some really creative cards. Some of them are very, very provocative. And they're going to be launching very, very, very soon. So I just want to encourage you all to pay attention to what she's doing. But anyway, as I was saying, I wrote this book, of course, because I'm not a full-time author. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. So yes, I use ChatGPT. Like, did you use Chat for this? Yes. Why wouldn't I? It's right there. It's just like doing research, because I kind of knew who I wanted to use. I knew the laws that I wanted to do, but I wanted to make sure I had as much information as possible. So you see me use, biblical references like Joshua and Jericho, Moshe, David, of course, Jesus himself. But then I use historical references like the J.D. Rockefellers of the world, the Henry Fords, P.T. Barnum, and things like that. People who, kind of set the standard in sort of modern day ways of doing business. And then also I use like current references, people who are dominating now, especially when we're in the digital world. And it's really necessary for us to, know how to do things en masse, using social media, using technology, bringing people together, creating community. So I use basically my coaches, the people that I've seen up close and personal, be very, very, very successful at this. So Lamar Tyler, who I call the coach of all coaches, Les Brown, Andy Henriquez, Jamal Valère, Ramon Ray, Ashley Kirkwood, people who are crazy out there, like just dominating and making things happen. I shout out Adrian Simpson, who has created the Warm Handshake, which is a way to like really bring in business on LinkedIn. So go get the book now. Why? Okay, let me go ahead and check and see who we are on the list. Amazon doesn't really update all the time. So right now so it's at number 11. I'm going to, refresh. Okay, we're still at 11. I just be getting like, oh my gosh, did I make it? Did I make it? Did I make it? I ain't make it yet, but I'm close to it. So yeah, y'all. So go get the book. Make it happen. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to me. I actually have a really new thing that I'm launching for every entrepreneur. And when I say every entrepreneur, I mean every entrepreneur that you can find. Because if there's one thing that most people that I know who are in business, they struggle with, it's getting the mundane tasks done. It's like, you're good at what you do. Like Paris, she's excellent at doing hair. Excellent. Like, I call her, she come over, she get the hair done. It's going to come out bomb. I promise y'all that. I'll send y'all before and after pictures. I'm not going to be here the whole time. But I guarantee if I say, Paris, you need to send out, 30 messages or emails to get it done, what you going to do? Exactly. You see that face? That's the face right there. That's the face right there that I'm trying to help every entrepreneur get rid of, when they know they're supposed to do something and they don't do it. So I've created something called the Momentum Engine that I'm going to be launching. I'm perfecting it right now. That I'm going to be launching, which is basically a system to get the task done that as a entrepreneur, a CEO, you need to get done quickly, fast, so you can get back to doing the things that you love. It's literally like a system that helps you to take advantage of 2 hours a day to focus on the things that you need to do in an environment that is conducive to you getting them done. I know a lot of times people use these Promoto calendars and all these alerts and making a bunch of lists, and I got a to-do list to get these things done. And that works for some people, but actually it works for very, very few entrepreneurs because of the way our brains work. Our brains are, we always want to multitask. We always want to get to the thing that we love. We want to try to think, and we're actually more creative than we care to admit. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, part of what you want to do is get into this system that causes you to turn your brain to one thing. If you have ever read Gary Keller's book, The One Thing, I kind of pulled a lot of it from there. I pulled it from 10X is better than 2X. I pulled it from the 12-week year, just a way to be very productive. It's how I got this book done. It's how I was able to get in. So most people don't even know this, but I've made almost $1 million only in 6-figure contracts since I've been in business. Thank you very much. But like that, I'm not even talking about like, you know, I've gotten a bunch of 5 figures, gotten a bunch of 4 figures, of course, being able to sell, you know, little products and things like that. But I've made almost $1 million only in 6-figure contracts. That means people writing a check for $100,000 or more and growing that. So, but yeah, I talk about how to figure out how to do that in your business in this book. You begin to, you know, understand yourself. This book isn't one of those how-to books. I mean, even though we got some how-to stuff in there, it's really understanding yourself and how you fit into entrepreneurship and how you need to focus and get those laws done. But that's about it for right now. Like I said, I'm almost at #1 bestseller. I need y'all to jump into the go to the website, send it out to people, let them know that that you know we need to you know help this brother get to #1 bestseller. Like I said, this will be my third #1 bestseller, and like I'm really excited about all the things that we've been doing as a business here at Launch with Carl. We're growing. You know, of course, we're in a bunch of schools helping young people, but we also helping adults do their that we're doing on this side. So that's about it. Y'all have a great one. I will talk to y'all later.
Success doesn't come from effort alone. There are laws, invisible rules that every real builder follows. Rule the mind before you rule the market. Law 7, purpose before profit. Law 30, discipline builds empires. Momentum isn't luck, it's engineered. One system, one action, one win at a time. This is more than motivation. It's architecture for achievement. The laws that built my freedom can build yours. If you're ready to stop guessing and start winning, open the book that rewrites how you build. Get the 55 Laws of Entrepreneurship today.